All right, guys. So, like, good news. How I make my shitty time management skills work for me is that I put misleading things into my calendar app. Just I can take my final today, but my final's actually due on the 6th. This is just the first day I could take it. Knowing my shittiness, I gave myself a couple days buffer so that way I had more time to study. So, anyway, I'm in a way better mood even though admittedly I am still pretty like sleep deprived and probably need to like ease it on the stimulants overall. But anyway, so I'm here to talk to you about viruses, in particular bacteriophages. So bacteriophages, I mean, they're viruses, they're not alive, they're not really part of a kingdom or anything because they're not living. They come in three shapes. There's helical, like the helix, like we think about DNA strands. There's polyhedral, which is just like different many shapes. Or no, polyhedral. And then there's a complex. I'm not sure what the difference is between polyhedral and complex, besides maybe like complex is just many sides and complex is changing. Anyway, so viruses are built like dumb simple, right? They only have what they bare minimum need. So there's the external coat called a capsid. That's the outside layer. And then inside is the nucleic acids. It could be DNA or RNA. It could be a single or double strand of both. Um, and so some viruses, though, are dirty, dirty thieves and are considered envelope. When they go into a host cell and they bud out, they'll take some of the cell membrane with them. And that is a lipid bilayer that helps protect the virus. And so, how viruses know like what to do or how to go is that they have these spikes or knobs on them that stick out. And so kind of like puzzle pieces or something. They like go and they see where they fit. And if they fit somewhere, they're going to go and shove their nucleic acids into that bacteria cell. And then one of two things is going to happen. Either it is going to just come like put its babies inside there. It's gonna burst out like that scene from Alien. Only saw like one alien. It's like 50 to 200 of them. Or it's gonna be real sneaky and it's just gonna like put a little RNA in that bacterial DNA. And so that way, as the bacteria reproduces, it produces that or that viral DNA, RNA, whatever, as well, which is called prophage, I believe. Um, so when they kill the bacteria host cell, that's called lytic lysis. It's something with lysis, okay, because it bursts. Lytic. And then the other one where it's all sneaky, that's lysogenesis. So that's how these bacteriophages reproduce. Um, in the lytic cycle, they got real nitty gritty details about it. I basically explained it to you wonderfully, but if you want to get like real specific, there's 5 stages. The first one is the attachment stage; it just gets on the receptors. The second stage is penetration, where it puts the DNA RNA inside of it, kind of like a hypodermic needle. The third one is biosynthesis; it gets like the raw materials ready to make more of itself. The because it hijacks the host cell to do all the shit. The fourth one is maturation, where it's actually starting to like assemble everything together. And the fifth stage is release, when it actually like just bursts open that cell and all those little bacteriophages babies come out. Burst time is a time between attachment and lysis. And burst size is how many come out when it bursts, like 50 to 200. So that's that. Um, and I told you about the sneaky lysogenic version, and that it's called a prophage, the little sneaky part when it adds the part that's added to the DNA of the bacteria. That's a dormant cycle I've written down in my notes, and so again that can kind of like show up later as a problem. And so that's bacteriophages.